Okay, lots of you coming in and loving this from MUK LUKS. This is their Silky Rib short sleeve pant and lounge set on a clearance sale price of $27.99. Think about that. That means the top and bottom, each piece works out at $13.99. Sizes extra small through 5X. This is 65% poly, 25% span, machine wash, tumble, dry. We've had more than 5,000 of these ordered, and I think when you see it and you see the texture as well as the beautiful color options, you're going to want to pick up more than one set. I just want to let you know as well, there is no reorder on this. So this is the cream and black. 350 there, and we're calling it cream and black, but it's actually grey and then almost like a, I want to say like a gunmetal grey. Then we have it in the heather grey, fewer than 300, and then this is the blue and white, 500 remaining. And joining us is Jenna Lowe. She's the Strategic Design and Marketing Director for MUK LUKS. Welcome, Jenna. It's good to see you.
Great to see you.
Well, yeah, it's great to see you too. This is such a fantastic set. And I mean, I feel like, you know, we're calling this a lounge pant, but I feel like this is something that you could wake up in the morning, take a shower, put on, and you still find yourself wearing it to bed that night because it's so comfortable and soft.
Absolutely. The funny thing about this MUK LUKS set and many of our MUK LUKS sets is, you know, I work from home a lot of the days, and I'll try on something to see how it fits and tell the team about it, and we'll wear it for the rest of the day. And this set is a great example of that because it's a silky rib fabrication and it has great coverage. Mm-hmm. So this isn't like a pajama. You literally could wear this out of the house and be comfortable in it.
Well, yeah, and you could wear it with, you know, you could wear the top with your jeans if you wanted to. Yep. Do you know what? We've got a couple more colours that we're going to show you on QVC.com so that you can place your order. So this one is the one we're calling lavender. Oh, this is pretty. This has been our most popular. 250 remain in that lavender. And then peach cream, even fewer remaining in that peach cream. Okay, Jenna, that's just wanted to make sure we've got all of the colours out of the way because this has already been so enormously popular. But it feels like loungewear is such a sort of trend, and MUK LUKS really, you know what we love.
We do so much research on trend, and our designer comes to us with everything that's happening in sportswear. And we're always asking the question, how can we translate it into sleep and lounge and do it for our MUK LUKS customer? And this is such a good example because I know everyone's seen that very French-inspired stripy tee, you know, a boat neck top that's everywhere this summer. That was the inspiration for this collection, was really, you know, maximizing the popularity of that striped look. Mm-hmm. I call this like the French girl lounge set.
Oh, I love that. And how should we choose our size with MUK LUKS?
Yep, so MUK LUKS sizing is the same as your department store size. So if you were going into the mall to shop for a dress, that would be your MUK LUKS size. Or you can simply take your usual QVC size and size up one.
Okay, that makes it easy. So take usual QVC size up one. Okay, the beautiful set. And it feels like this is a good time to kind of refresh your PJs. But also, I feel like at the moment we just don't know what the weather's doing because it is very, very hot. But then obviously when we have the AC blasting at home, it's not like we're not wearing anything to bed. We still want to be warm and want to be cozy. And this definitely feels like something that, as you say, it's loungewear. So it's really kind of for every occasion, from just relaxing at home to, I mean, you could definitely run errands in this.
You could, and you know, we do a ton of research with our fabrics too, and you know, our factory will send us tons of fabrics and we get them in this giant box and pour through it all, and we're always looking for great textures. And this is an example of one of the fabrics that we fell in love with last year because it is this wonderful kind of silky, stretchy rib texture. So the texture of this fabric really makes it very special.
Yeah, I mean, it does. There's something about the rib. I mean, it's very, very soft. But then having the stripe going the other way, it's kind of, yeah, there's something really special about it, and it feels beautiful. Jenna, I don't know if you know my story about MUK LUKS, but last year when I got bronchitis last November, and I didn't have any pajamas because I'd been living in Costa Rica where it's just so hot.
Oh, wow.
And so I was sick for about 10 days, and I didn't really have, I was like wearing leggings and hoodies, and I was like, when I recover from this, I'm going to get some pajamas. And so I have multiple pairs of MUK LUKS, and it just became a little bit of a ritual of like getting excited to go home, to be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to take off the day and put on my MUK LUKS, and actually just taking that, you know, being excited to go to bed because you've got something to really relax in. But this kind of takes it to that next level of, well, I don't have to put my PJs on, I can just lounge in something that, hey, if somebody says, do you want to pop out? You know, I mean, look at how stylish she looks. This is Gabrielle, and I mean, she could definitely be running errands in this.
Yeah, I mean, it looks so good. And part of why it looks so good is it's like this very kind of modern, boxy cut. You know, it's a little bit, it's relaxed, and then it's got a little bit of a square cut on it. So it is this like very sort of modern. It's a little departure from MUK LUKS, and it is just a very stylish way that's fit on her. Looks great.
Yeah, it does. I love what you said. It is very, very modern. Just to show you again, so you're getting that T-shirt, which is kind of a loose fit. I wouldn't say it's a crop, but it kind of feels like it's. I think there's something about the shape where it's got that kind of balance to it.
Yeah. Yep. That's the boxiness. You know, that is also a very big trend that comes from sportswear that, you know, we try to incorporate it, but in a way that's comfortable so that you obviously could sleep in this if you wanted to.
And of course the pants too. So, you know, super easy to wear. I love that you've got pockets in the pants, because we love a pocket, Jenna. Even if
we will always do pockets. That's like one of our priorities, is to figure out how to get a pocket into all of our PJs. We love a pocket.
Yeah, well, it is nice. It gives us somewhere to put our hands. So let me remind you of the colours again, just so that you can place your order. So this one, the stripy one, this is going to be we're calling cream and black. Those stripes, though, they are actually grey, and I would call this a gunmetal grey. Jenna, what would you call that colour?
Yeah, I mean, we call it charcoal, but I like when you said gunmetal. I thought that was a really great description too.
Yeah, well,
but it is like
kind of like a blue
color
to it. So yeah, that's where my mind was going. So that's the cream and black. 300 remain. Then we have the heather grey. This feels just classic to have grey, Jenna.
Heather. Anytime we do a heather gray, it's always one of our top selling prints. I mean, that's a very kind of important color for us. Yeah,
and it's such an effortless, and I feel like there's something about this color that tells us to relax, because we all have like a hoodie, or I have many. I was looking at my closet the other day and I was like, girl, you need to stop with the gray. But it is a relaxing color and a kind of staple neutral. So that's going to be your heather gray. How many of these do we have, Matt? 250. And then we have the blue white. 400 remain. And that is our most popular. And then we're going to show you a couple more colours on QVC.com. We have fewer than 200 in the lavender, and then 200 in the peach and cream. Think about it. This is essentially $13.99 for the top, $13.99 for the bottom, because together is $27.99. You're saving 35% off the QVC price. This is get for yourself and gift one. This is stocking up for everybody for the holidays. This is, you know, an absolutely fantastic opportunity, and that's why everybody is coming in and picking these up. 800-500-7590. Give us your call to order. A685-236. That's going to be your item number, and then just decide which one or ones you want to pick up on. Jenna, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was so great to see you. Yeah, I think this one is going to fly. If you've got this in your cart, please remember to check out. Your easy pay to get this home is only $9 and change. So if you are loving this style, definitely think about getting more than one pair. I know I am. Oh, this show. There's so much in this show. This is like working in that fancy store where you spend every paycheck. Okay, well, next, we're moving on in our primetime clearance event in Your Style Live Clearance with a little bit of